Imagine waking up every morning feeling excited, knowing that today isn't just another day. It's an opportunity to shape your future. But how often does that really happen? If you're like most people, you probably wait for something special, some luck, motivation, or a big break to transform your life. But what if the secret to lasting success and happiness wasn't hidden in big, extraordinary moments, but in the small, everyday choices you make? In reality, a truly successful life isn't built by chance events or sudden bursts of inspiration. It's built by consistently doing the right things day after day. Every small decision you make today directly influences who you'll become tomorrow. Your daily choices matter more than you might realize, and they're far more powerful than temporary motivation or occasional bursts of inspiration. In this audiobook summary, we'll explore practical strategies to develop powerful daily habits. Habits that guarantee your success, happiness, and fulfillment in life. You'll discover how small decisions made consistently can lead to extraordinary results, giving you control over your destiny. If you're ready to finally take charge of your life and make each day count, then listen till the end. And if you find this summary valuable, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with your friends and family, and leave a comment telling us which daily practice resonates with you the most. Your engagement helps the channel grow and inspires us to keep bringing you life-changing content. Are you ready to learn how to make every day your best day yet? Let's dive in. Today can become a masterpiece. Have you ever stopped to observe your daily behaviors? What truly makes one day better than the others? Most people live life on autopilot. Even if they're unhappy, they resist change. They accept their circumstances, believing they have no control over their lives. But this mindset is dangerous. The truth is, you have far more control over your life than you think. Your actions today shape your future, and if you want success, you must take responsibility for your choices. It's time to stop making excuses, blaming others, and passively drifting through life. Instead, take charge. Set clear goals and create a plan to achieve them, one step at a time, every single day. The more you focus on the present rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, the more power you gain over your life. Right now, the only thing within your control is today, so make it count. The way you design your day determines the quality of your tomorrow. The stronger your daily habits, the better equipped you'll be to handle challenges, make wiser decisions, and move closer to success. In Today Matters, John C. Maxwell introduces 12 key areas, what he calls the daily dozen, that influence your success and fulfillment. These include personal growth, health, relationships, work, money, spirituality, fun, rest, service, creativity, planning, and time management. In the upcoming chapters, we'll explore how focusing on some of these areas can help you take control of your actions and, ultimately, your results. To make continuous progress in these areas, you need three things: discipline, consistency, and strong decision-making skills. Long-term success isn't about grand gestures. It's about the small, consistent choices you make every day. The biggest reason people struggle is that they prioritize short-term pleasures over long-term rewards. They postpone important tasks in favor of entertainment, watching movies, going to parties, indulging in distractions, while their dreams remain unfulfilled. If you can't control your daily actions, you'll never truly control your life. Your habits are simply the result of repeated actions. The key is to start making the right choices today and commit to them until they become second nature. The longer you stick to a habit, the easier it gets, until resistance fades and it becomes a part of who you are. So, Don't wait. Start designing your days with intention. No matter what obstacles come your way, stay committed to your habits and take control of your life, one day at a time. Today's attitude gives me possibilities. Success and happiness don't always go hand in hand. A negative person might achieve success, but it will never feel as fulfilling as it should. On the other hand, a positive person doesn't just celebrate success, they celebrate the journey, the growth, and the lessons along the way. The key difference lies in attitude. Negative people fixate on the outcome, constantly worrying about results. Meanwhile, positive people look forward to the next exciting opportunity. They focus on possibilities rather than limitations, which helps them stay motivated, creative, and productive. Your attitude determines how you approach challenges, how you perform, and how you interact with others. A positive mindset makes you more engaged, present, and efficient in your work. It enhances your ability to solve problems, build relationships, and attract opportunities. People naturally gravitate toward those who inspire and uplift them, and your energy influences those around you. If you want to make today a masterpiece, it all starts with developing the right attitude. But how do you change a negative mindset? First, recognize your negative thoughts. Your thoughts shape your actions. If your inner dialogue is filled with doubt, frustration, or fear, your behavior will reflect that. On the other hand, when you cultivate positive thoughts, your perception of yourself, others, and life as a whole begins to shift. Second, challenge your limiting beliefs. Many of the things we assume to be true about ourselves and the world are nothing more than false beliefs. Instead of blindly accepting negativity, question it. Seek facts. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? More often than not, you'll realize that your fears and doubts have no solid foundation. For example, if you believe that life is unbearably difficult, try shifting your focus. Start paying attention to small things you're grateful for, simple joys, moments of kindness, or personal progress. Practicing gratitude helps rewire your brain to notice the positive rather than fixating on the negative. Third, surround yourself with positivity. Identify the people and activities that uplift you. Fill your life with meaningful hobbies, supportive friends, and inspiring influences. Positivity is contagious. Spend time around those who energize and encourage you, and you'll naturally start to feel the same way. Finally, monitor and refine your behavior. Regularly check in with yourself. What areas of your mindset need improvement? What adjustments can you make? If distractions are pulling you away from your goals, take steps to eliminate them. Stay aware of your thoughts, evaluate your habits, and make conscious changes to keep yourself on the right path. A powerful example of the impact of attitude is found in the life of Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis. Freud revolutionized the way we understand human behavior, introducing concepts like the unconscious mind and the lasting effects of childhood experiences. His work laid the foundation for modern psychology. Despite his incredible success, Freud was never truly happy. He struggled with anxiety, self-doubt, and constant criticism. Many medical institutions rejected his ideas, and he faced relentless opposition. His personal life was filled with strained relationships, and he battled severe health issues, including cancer. Freud saw life as nothing more than suffering. He believed external forces controlled us, leaving little room for change or happiness. This pessimistic mindset trapped him in a cycle of depression and isolation. His life proves a crucial point. Talent and success alone don't guarantee fulfillment. Without the right attitude, even the greatest achievements can feel meaningless. So, what kind of success do you want? Do you want to reach your goals while feeling miserable? Or do you want success that brings you joy and fulfillment? The choice is yours. When you take control of your attitude, you take control of your life. Today's priorities give me focus. Most people live their lives feeling overwhelmed by work and responsibilities. Have you ever wondered why some people achieve so much, while others remain stuck, always complaining about never having enough time? The key difference lies in knowing your priorities. People who understand how to set clear priorities remain more focused and consistently achieve greater results. But those who live on autopilot, drifting through the day without clarity, end up feeling lost and frustrated. They believe they have no control over their lives because they're always reacting instead of planning and taking action. We all have just 24 hours each day filled with multiple responsibilities. How you manage your time ultimately determines how successful and fulfilling your day becomes. You must consciously decide what to do first, what can wait, which tasks aren't worth your energy, and which can be handed off to someone else. You are human, not a superhero. Attempting to handle everything alone only sets you up for burnout and disappointment. Think of managing your time the same way you manage your money. Most people carefully consider every rupee or dollar they spend, yet pay no attention to the countless hours wasted scrolling social media or engaging in meaningless distractions. Time is far more valuable than money. You can always earn more money, but once your time is spent, it's gone forever. To maximize your productivity and focus, carefully choose how you spend each hour of your day. One practical way to do this is by applying the Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule. This principle suggests that by identifying and focusing on the most critical 20% of your tasks, you'll achieve 80% of the results you desire. The secret to success is knowing your priorities clearly and consistently allocating your best energy toward them every day. But how exactly do you manage your priorities effectively? Start by honestly evaluating your daily priorities. Your goals can evolve and circumstances change. Regularly reflect on what matters most to you right now. Without this reflection, you might waste your time pursuing things that no longer align with your vision. Next, create a clear, structured plan for your day. Develop a simple routine that helps you set clear goals, choose essential tasks, organize them logically, and periodically review your progress. Effective planning brings clarity and focus, reducing unnecessary stress. Once you've planned your day, you must commit to following your plan. Start your morning with the most important tasks first, because your energy and focus are highest in the morning hours. After completing these key priorities, move on to less critical tasks. By working this way, you ensure your highest priority tasks always get the attention they deserve. Another vital habit is delegation. Learn to share tasks with others instead of trying to do everything yourself. Delegating reduces your workload, freeing your mind to focus more deeply and creatively on what matters most. You'll feel energized, focused, and empowered rather than overwhelmed. Finally, become mindful of who you're spending your valuable time with. Avoid toxic people who gossip, complain constantly, or drain your energy. Instead, surround yourself with productive, organized, and uplifting individuals. Your surroundings greatly influence your mindset, your productivity, and ultimately, your results. Howard Hughes, the legendary figure from the aviation and film industries, provides a powerful example of why managing priorities matters deeply. Hughes was incredibly creative and innovative. His designs transformed aviation and had a lasting impact on technology. Yet despite his success, he struggled immensely later in life. Hughes battled severe anxiety and obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, conditions that heavily affected his personal and professional performance. His perfectionism made decision-making a nightmare. He continuously revised and analyzed his work instead of moving forward. Consequently, his productivity declined dramatically, and he discarded brilliant ideas simply because they didn't meet his unrealistic standards. Adding to his stress was enormous public pressure. Being famous meant people expected constant innovation from him, creating relentless anxiety. Hughes desperately sought privacy, isolating himself from media and public life while searching for meaning and purpose. His inability to trust others further worsened the situation, preventing him from delegating effectively. Eventually, he stopped trusting anyone entirely, isolated himself completely, and saw his brilliant career deteriorate. Despite having immense talent and unlimited potential, Hughes ultimately failed on multiple fronts because he couldn't clearly define his priorities. His frequent shifts in focus, refusal to accept help, and inability to manage his energy led directly to his downfall. The lesson from his life is clear. If you want to transform your day and your life, learn to set clear priorities and manage your time carefully. Remember, your time is infinitely more valuable than money. Take care of each hour, and you'll unlock doors to lasting success and fulfillment. Today's health gives me strength. Your health is the foundation of everything you do. When your body is weak, every other area of life suffers. You struggle with daily activities, feel drained, and find even the simplest tasks exhausting. Physical pain doesn't just affect your body, it also impacts your emotions, often leading to frustration, anxiety, and even depression. And when you don't have the energy to complete your daily tasks, it's nearly impossible to feel happy or fulfilled. Poor health can cloud your mind, making it difficult to think clearly, make decisions, or find creative solutions. It isolates you from others and disconnects you from the things that bring peace and purpose. Over time, you stop striving for change, not because you don't want to, but because you simply don't have the energy to fight for a better life. That's why improving your health is one of the most powerful things you can do. A strong body leads to a strong mind. It makes you more emotionally resilient, mentally sharp, and spiritually fulfilled. When your health is in order, everything else in life becomes easier. If you're already in good health, consider yourself lucky. It's much easier to maintain good health than to recover from a life-threatening illness. Making small positive changes to your diet and lifestyle now is far easier than having to overhaul your life after a serious health scare. Take, for example, the author of this book, John C. Maxwell. For years he made unhealthy choices, eating fried foods, indulging in sweets, and rarely exercising. He never prioritized his health, and eventually those choices caught up with him. He suffered a heart attack, a wake-up call that forced him to confront the damage he had done to his body. His doctor gave him clear instructions. Follow a low-fat diet and exercise for at least 30 minutes a day. But the doctor also warned him of a harsh reality. Most heart attack survivors return to their old habits within 6 months. Knowing this, John made a firm decision. He wouldn't fall into that trap. He and his wife immersed themselves in research, learning everything they could about heart health. For over 2 years, he committed to a strict diet and regular exercise, determined to regain his strength. Eventually, his doctor declared him completely recovered. But then, something unexpected happened. Feeling victorious, John decided he had earned a reward, a trip to London, where he indulged in all the foods he had avoided for 3 years. This one decision marked the beginning of his decline. Soon after, his heart problems resurfaced. Determined to avoid another setback, John made a new plan, this time with sustainability in mind. Instead of extreme restrictions, he adopted an 80% rule, following healthy habits most of the time while allowing himself occasional flexibility. His doctor played a crucial role, constantly reminding him that his health should always be his top priority. This story highlights an important lesson. It's far easier to maintain good health than to recover from poor health. Small daily actions like improving your diet, managing stress, and staying active are the key to long-term well-being. So, how can you start prioritizing your health today? First, clean up your diet. Cut back on processed foods, unhealthy fats, and excess sugar. Slowly introduce more natural, whole foods into your meals. Focus on balance. Ensure you're getting enough protein, fiber, vitamins, and healthy fats. The goal isn't drastic change overnight. It's about sustainable progress. Second, manage your stress effectively. Identify what triggers stress in your life and take steps to reduce or eliminate it. Try relaxation techniques like mindfulness, journaling, or deep breathing exercises. Engage in hobbies that bring you joy, and don't hesitate to talk to someone if you're feeling overwhelmed. Third, stay active. Exercise doesn't have to be intense or time-consuming. The goal is consistency. Choose physical activities you enjoy: walking, yoga, strength training, or even dancing. As long as you move your body daily, you're making progress. Over time, you can increase the intensity and challenge yourself further. Developing healthy habits isn't easy, but the key is starting small. Trying to change everything at once will only lead to frustration and failure. Instead, focus on gradual improvements, tiny steps that you can maintain long term. Your health is your greatest asset. Protect it, nurture it, and make it a priority every single day. When your body is strong, your mind is clear, and your energy is high, you set yourself up for success in every other area of life. Today's family gives me stability. A strong, loving family is the foundation of emotional and personal growth. When you are surrounded by people who genuinely care for you, you feel safe expressing yourself, and your personality develops with confidence. Family provides a place of comfort, a space where you can relax, share your struggles, and receive unconditional support. Your childhood experiences shape the person you become. Healthy communication within a family teaches you to understand yourself better and build empathetic relationships with others. The lessons learned in a happy family are far more valuable than those learned in school or at work. That's why focusing on career success alone without nurturing your family life is a mistake. Society often teaches us that success is purely material, wealth, status, and achievements. But true success must be redefined to include the love and respect of those closest to us. Imagine having all the money in the world, an elite job, and endless luxuries, but no family to share it with. Would you truly be happy? The truth is, we all crave love, connection, and a sense of belonging. No amount of external success can replace the security and emotional fulfillment that comes from family. To build and maintain a happy family, you must take conscious steps. First, make time for family interactions and activities every day. Don't let work pressure consume you so much that you forget the people who matter most. Spend quality time together, have meaningful conversations, engage in fun activities, and strengthen your emotional bond through shared experiences. Second, establish and uphold strong family values. These values shape how family members interact with one another and how they face challenges together. Encouraging honesty, respect, empathy, and responsibility within the family creates a solid foundation for lifelong support and trust. Finally, learn to handle conflicts with clear, respectful communication. Disagreements are inevitable, but they shouldn't weaken family ties. Set guidelines on how to resolve conflicts, listen to each other, express concerns calmly, and prioritize mutual respect. When handled correctly, even difficult conversations can strengthen relationships rather than break them. A powerful example of choosing family over career comes from Karen Hughes, a former top advisor to President George W. Bush. She played a crucial role in Bush's political career, working with him when he was governor of Texas and continuing through his presidency. She held one of the most powerful positions in Washington, but despite her professional success, she faced a difficult personal challenge. Karen lived in Washington, D.C., while her husband and son remained in Texas. The distance took an emotional toll on her. She constantly struggled with the decision of whether to continue in her prestigious role or return home to her family. In the end, she chose her family. Many people thought she was making a mistake, leaving behind power and influence. But Karen knew what truly mattered to her. She believed that the love and care of her family were irreplaceable. By redefining success, she found deeper fulfillment not in her career, but in the warmth of her home. So, what does success mean to you? Is it just career achievements, or does it include the love and connection of those who matter most? If you prioritize work over family, nothing will ever truly satisfy you. The key is balance. Make time for your family every day. Strengthen your emotional connections. Your family gives you stability, and in return, you must nurture it, because no achievement can ever replace the love of those who stand by you. Today's thinking gives me possibilities. Your mind is your greatest tool. The quality of your thinking directly shapes the quality of your life. By developing the habit of intentional thinking every day, you'll gain confidence, solve problems more effectively, and make wiser decisions. You'll have the essential tools to overcome life's challenges, both big and small. But what does it mean to think effectively? There are 4 powerful ways to strengthen your thinking, each serving its own unique purpose. First, critical thinking helps you analyze situations logically and clearly. When you pause to evaluate a situation before acting impulsively, you reach safer, smarter conclusions. It allows you to see beyond emotion, helping you choose actions based on logic and reason. Then there's creative thinking, which means seeing possibilities and solutions others might overlook. Creative thinkers approach problems with fresh perspectives. They innovate and imagine, turning obstacles into opportunities by thinking outside the box. Next is reflective thinking, the practice of learning from your past. When you pause to evaluate your past experiences, you can recognize your mistakes and turn them into lessons. Reflective thinkers use yesterday's setbacks as stepping stones for tomorrow's success. Finally, there's strategic thinking, the ability to plan ahead wisely. Strategic thinkers create clear, long-term plans that guide their decisions. They anticipate challenges, formulate smart solutions, and consistently move forward with purpose. To achieve lasting success, you must actively develop these 4 types of thinking. A great example of someone who mastered strategic and creative thinking is John Kilcullen, the creator of the popular For Dummies book series. Kilcullen noticed a common gap. People often struggled to learn new things simply because resources were too complicated or intimidating. He saw this as an opportunity. Using straightforward, accessible language, he created an innovative learning method that made complex topics easy to understand. His creative thinking and strategic insight made him incredibly successful, allowing him to build a thriving brand. Kilcullen recognized an unmet need, approached it creatively, and provided a simple yet brilliant solution that resonated worldwide. Remember, effective thinking doesn't just happen by chance. It's a skill developed through consistent practice and commitment. Every day, set aside a few moments to evaluate your decisions. Ask yourself what you've learned recently and reflect on how you might improve your thinking processes. Engage regularly in activities that challenge your mind, such as reading insightful books, solving puzzles, or learning new skills. Be consistent. The more deliberately you practice effective thinking, the stronger this habit becomes, and the stronger your thinking becomes, the greater your chances of achieving success, fulfillment, and happiness in every area of your life. Today's commitment gives me tenacity. Can success be achieved without commitment? The answer is simple: no. Without true dedication, you will never reach your full potential. Commitment is what separates dreamers from achievers. It means devoting yourself wholeheartedly to a goal or purpose and refusing to give up, no matter what obstacles come your way. Without commitment, distractions will always pull you away from your path, and setbacks will make you quit before reaching the finish line. Commitment is about setting priorities and sticking to them, even when it's difficult. It requires sacrifice. The cost of success is your time, energy, and focus. You must fight against internal resistance, self-doubt, and external challenges that threaten to derail your progress. If you lack determination, you will find excuses to give up. But if you are truly committed, nothing will stop you. Having strong willpower is essential. Talent and skill alone won't shield you from challenges. Life will test your patience, discipline, and mental strength. You may face unexpected external obstacles, financial struggles, failures, or personal hardships. Or you may battle internal struggles like fear, procrastination, and lack of motivation. But no matter what, you must keep moving forward. Mistakes and disappointments are inevitable. There will be times when you feel frustrated with yourself and with others. But instead of letting challenges break you, use them as opportunities to grow. Every failure carries a lesson that can push you closer to success. Learn from your setbacks and keep going. Think about the last goal you abandoned because of difficulties. What if you had kept pushing forward? Where would you be today? The sad truth is that many people quit right before they see results. It's not a lack of talent that holds them back. It's a lack of commitment. So, how can you develop a stronger sense of commitment in your daily life? Follow these steps. 1. Set clear goals. Define what success looks like for you. What is your most important goal? Visualize how it will feel once you achieve it. The more clearly you see your goal, the stronger your commitment will be. 2. Break your goal into smaller tasks. Long-term goals can feel overwhelming, but breaking them down into small, daily actions makes them manageable. Small wins build momentum and keep you on track. 3. Create a structured routine. Commitment thrives on consistency. If your goal is to write a book, schedule dedicated writing time every day. The more you stick to a routine, the easier it becomes to follow through. Once something becomes a habit, it requires less energy and effort. 4. Hold yourself accountable. Share your goals with a trusted friend, mentor, or coach. Keep track of your progress and regularly check in with yourself to stay on course. 5. Stay consistent no matter what. Even when you feel tired, unmotivated, or discouraged, keep going. True commitment means showing up every single day, regardless of how you feel. The next time you feel like skipping your work, push through it. The more you ignore the voice telling you to quit, the stronger your discipline becomes. A powerful example of how a lack of commitment can destroy potential is found in the life of Mickey Mantle, one of the most naturally talented baseball players in history. Known for his incredible speed and powerful hits, Mantle had everything it took to become the greatest player of all time. But despite his extraordinary talent and fame, Mantle struggled with alcohol addiction. His lack of commitment to his craft held him back from reaching his full potential. While he still won MVP awards and championships, many believe that had he been truly dedicated to his sport, he could have achieved even greater success. His story is a reminder that talent alone is never enough. Without discipline and commitment, even the most gifted individuals fall short of greatness. This lesson applies to all of us. Success isn't about occasional wins. It's about daily effort. True achievement comes from showing up, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, whether you're in the mood for it or not. If you want lasting success, make a commitment to yourself and honor it every single day. Today's finances give me options. Are you financially free? For many, financial freedom is the ultimate dream. People work hard, believing that more money will bring them happiness, but this mindset is unhealthy and far from the truth. Money alone can never guarantee happiness or fulfillment. Studies have shown that constantly chasing wealth increases stress. The famous author Rudyard Kipling once said that fame, money, and power are nothing but an illusionary race. True fulfillment doesn't come from accumulating wealth. It comes from building meaningful relationships and living with purpose. However, this doesn't mean money isn't important. Being financially unstable can be incredibly stressful. If you're drowning in debt, life feels like an uphill battle. You may experience guilt, anxiety, or even shame over your financial struggles. You feel restricted, unable to pursue your true passions, and forced to work endlessly just to stay afloat. Many people fall into the trap of working nonstop, focused solely on one goal, paying off their debt. This cycle can rob you of joy and freedom. That's why financial management is an essential life skill. If you want to protect your mental health and build a secure, fulfilling future, you need to develop a strong financial plan. Have you thought about your retirement plan, or do you intend to work until you're 70 or older? Without savings, smart investments, and daily financial discipline, you will always be a slave to your job. You'll never have the freedom to travel, take breaks, or spend quality time with loved ones. The goal isn't to accumulate excess wealth, it's to build financial stability and freedom. Here are some steps you can take to manage your finances wisely. 1. Increase your earning potential. This doesn't mean overworking yourself or making your career your only focus. Instead, be smart about improving your skills and income sources. Invest in learning, develop valuable expertise, and create opportunities that enhance your financial growth. 2. Practice gratitude. Dream big, but don't ignore the blessings you already have. Being grateful protects you from greed and comparison. When you appreciate what you have, you'll feel more content, and fulfilled. 3. Stop comparing yourself to others. Many people waste money trying to keep up with friends or neighbors. They buy things they don't need just because someone else has them. Focus on your own long-term goals instead of chasing status symbols. 4. Be generous. The more you give, the more fulfilled you feel. When you help others grow, you naturally attract people who will support and uplift you in return. 5. Create a financial plan and stick to it. Track your progress daily. Set a clear strategy for how you manage, save, and invest your money. Control your finances before they start controlling you. A great example of financial struggle and success is Suze Orman. Suze came from a working-class family, but she had big dreams. Instead of waiting tables, she wanted to own a restaurant. One of her loyal customers believed in her dream and loaned her $50,000 to start her business. But she made a mistake. She trusted a broker with her money, and he scammed her, disappearing with every last cent. This was a devastating experience, but instead of giving up, Suze made a powerful decision to educate herself about finance. She learned everything she could and eventually became a successful financial advisor. But life tested her again. One of her own employees committed a huge fraud, costing her a fortune. At the same time, Suze fell into the trap of overspending on luxury and status. Soon, she had lost everything. She found herself back where she started, struggling like the working-class family she had worked so hard to rise above. But instead of breaking down, Suze faced her mistakes head-on. She rebuilt herself, mastered financial management, and went on to become a best-selling author, educating millions on money management and financial freedom. Suze achieved success again, but this time she lived a much simpler, more intentional life. Instead of chasing wealth, she pursued fulfillment and purpose, and she dedicated her life to helping others gain control over their finances. Her story teaches a crucial lesson. If you ignore financial responsibility, you will always struggle. But if you commit to learning and managing your finances wisely, you will create a life of stability, freedom, and fulfillment. So, the choice is yours. Will you let money control your life, or will you take control of your financial future? Conclusion. Today is your most valuable asset. The way you shape your actions today determines the results you'll see tomorrow. If you want a better future, start by implementing the lessons from this summary and making intentional decisions about how you spend each day. The key takeaway is simple. You cannot control the future, but you can control today. The habits you build now will define the success you experience later. Choose the right daily habits, repeat them consistently, and over time, they will become effortless. You've learned that your attitude is more important than your skills. You can be successful and still be miserable if your mindset is negative. True fulfillment comes from maintaining a positive outlook, both toward yourself and others. Your beliefs shape your reality, and a positive mindset leads to meaningful results. You've also discovered that time management is even more important than money management. Setting clear priorities and focusing on what truly matters is essential for success. Delegating tasks to others can free up more time for your most important goals. We've explored how maintaining good health is easier than recovering from illness. Small daily choices like eating well, exercising, and managing stress will strengthen both your body and mind. Surrounding yourself with positive influences and engaging in activities that bring you joy is just as important. Your family plays a crucial role in your well-being. A strong and loving family provides the support and connection that no material success can replace. By dedicating time to your loved ones, sharing values, and fostering respect, you create a home filled with love and security. You've learned that powerful thinking creates opportunities. Sharpening your mind through reading, learning new skills, and solving problems will help you see possibilities that others overlook. The way you think shapes the way you live. Most importantly, you now understand that success is not a one-time lucky event. It is the result of daily, consistent effort. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline is what leads to real achievement. Stop waiting for inspiration and start taking action. This summary has given you 12 key areas to focus on for improving your daily life. Identify which areas need the most improvement and start from there. Work on one habit at a time, strengthening it until it becomes second nature. Change takes time, but once a habit is formed, it becomes a lifelong skill. Stay patient, stay committed, and take action every single day. Remember, today is the most important day of your life because it leads you to the future you deserve.